that, I don't know, they just, like... The problem is, it isn't that they want money. It isn't that they want a lot of money. It's that they want all the money. They just want all of it. They just need all of it. So they have to keep releasing new games to get more money. They have to hype new games. And, like, it's like they just dump a game out there and then they just don't even care about it because they're just trying to move on to the next game to try and figure out a new way to get your money. And it's just like, hey, could you just, like, survive making, like, 2 really, really solid games a year? And then, you know, like, supporting that for maybe a year and a half or so, and then, you know, maybe you get some DLCs, and you write that one out, and they're like, how could I get a 4th home with that kind of ideology? It's like, yeah, I guess, I don't know. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next, but get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Death, remember, losing is part of the fun. Ha ha ha, losing on Lanny B, what? That's like practically impossible. One thing I kind of like appreciate about Lanny B, or this, is like anything gets hit on Lanny B and it stops working. There's nothing. You have level 1 engines, you know, your level 1 piloting, level 1 weapons. There's no buffers anywhere. Generally, it doesn't matter. Generally, it doesn't matter. Hey there. Okay, let's break that, if you don't mind. Training ship! I mean, we can train combat. Get a few extra punches in, maybe at a clutch moment. Doesn't impact the rate you break systems, but... get the fun going. And hey, we survived a jump. That's nice. That's already a sizable improvement. $15. All right, well, not enough for any upgrades. Gonna upgrade shields as soon as possible. Second jump. Yeah, okay. Okay, so, by the way, did I upgrade that from last night? That might be 3:15 and 11. But hello, mademoiselle. So I went back and I looked at all my FTL runs. Well, not all of them, 3 of them. I looked at the last 3 runs of FTL because I had commented that it felt like I was really struggling to find hull damaging weapons. Now, part of what I'm about to say has to be taken with a certain grain of salt because it's not like I track these things. It's not like I track how likely I am to get a weapon or how likely weapons are to be sold at stores to see if I'm, like, ridiculously below average, right? However, taking my last 3 runs of FTL through sectors 1 through 4, okay? So that's 3 runs, sectors 1 through 4, that is 12 sectors. I visited a total of 17 stores. 17 stores. Of those 17 stores, 13 of them did not sell weapons at all. So we visited 17 stores, only 4 of them sold weapons, meaning we saw a total of 12 weapons out of 17 stores. Of those 12 weapons, Flak 1, Flak 2, and Burst Laser 1 were the only hull damaging weapons that we found that were not a missile weapon. The other weapons we found were, I think it was like a heal bomb. We found a heal bomb, 2 stun bombs, 2 charge ions, 1 ion blast, 1 ion bomb, fire beam, and a Hermes, and that's it. So FTL, where you go, enemies are one shielded, then they go to 2 shielded in Sector 3, and then 3 shielded in Sector 4. Not in the first 4 sectors. Like, if we extend it out to Sector 5, there's like 4 more stores, and I think 2 of them had weapons. But essentially, like, when you're really trying to ramp up your offense to keep up with the game, I was just getting absolutely throttled 3 games in a row. And of those 3 weapons, so, like, it was... 2 of them were at that first store we saw with the NGC. We got a free weapon, jumped to store, sold defense scrambler, because that's what you would do. And you don't buy a weapon there because we already have a charge laser to go with our burst. Like, I feel like that's completely reckless to go like, well, I definitely have to buy a 3rd weapon, and because I'm just never going to see another weapon for the next 4 sectors. Like, that's such a weird claim to make, even though that's kind of what happened the 2 previous games. But that's where 2 of those weapons were. We got a free flak 2 in the Zoltan A run, like the first jump, and then we also got the free charge laser the first jump of NGC, and those were the only free weapons we got in the first 4 sectors. So yeah. FTL. Does FTL sometimes. Nope. Intruders on board. Intruders on board and my oxygen. You think attacking my oxygen is gonna help? Okay, good stuff. Angie reigns supreme. Angie reigns supreme. Don't let the bad guys win. I will try my best not to let the bad guys win. I mean, 34, 35 times in a row the bad guys didn't win against this particular ship. But one time they did. I think Hollow is like 65-1 on this particular vessel. Hey, buffer point. Nice. Let's actually let oxygen get back up. Takes forever. So I almost want to like screenshot all my ships going into Sector 5, where essentially none of them had... Like, none of them could kill, like, really, like, kill, like, 3 shielded ships normally. It was... One was, like, 4 shots in a fire beam. One was a halberd beam. Well, halberd beam and flak got there at the end of the sector. And then, you know, 3 ions and a combat drone. You know, and another thing is, in terms of, like, bad luck, bad RNG, I mean, I talk about it more so of late than previously. But, like, most people would just die. So they would get that bad RNG, die like Sector 4, so they don't get the joy of experiencing, like, the Sector 5, Sector 6, Sector 7 bad RNG as well. So it's just like, I am able to fully encapsulate how bad a run can be because I can survive for such long periods of time. Giant alien spiders. Wow, that's kind of a cool reward. Store. Yep. We're gonna go to the store just to sell emergency respirators. Long-range scanners. Of course, we just get shields online here. Of course, of course. We made it. There it is, 2 shields. So much safer. Oh, another store. That's less interesting. Breach missile. Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah, see this? See these? These 2 weapons right here? We've now seen as many, or almost as many, hull damaging weapons in this singular store as I've seen in the past. Those past 412 seconds. That's so crazy. Oh well. Is what it is, was what it was. This probably fires, not a lot I can do about it. Okay, so that fires 7 seconds, another 7 seconds. They're destroying the system every hate, so they could fire 2 missiles. Okay. Hello, Tic Tac. Hey, is what I'm suggesting things like stun bomb. I'm improving. Right? Yep. Yep. No stun bombs. No straw. Good job. Good. Excellent things happening over there. Absolutely. Go ahead, fix this breach. Use influence, stun bomb influence? Yeah, that's a FARB special. Okay. Concern, because the last 2 times I got really early, good, solid early weapons, you know? Those runs kind of, like, didn't go anywhere. I should have just shot the ship with them on board. Their health is a little bit low. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably 5. Let's be here at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Hello, Xenon. Asteroid field, gross. Please don't be Zoltan shields. Thank you very much. So this could have a buffer point. Let's just take this offline as fast as possible. Again, having 2 shields is very helpful. Okay. Wow, the asteroids are really in full force. Alright, now we can go fix this. Like, the chances of me, my, like, what is it, 15% evasion? 10% evasion? You know, just have my shield up. Makes like a lot more sense to try and limit taking damage, I think, in that space. Hello, Dragon Sage. No, FTL, I'm still mad at you. No, that's not how this relationship works. All right? You can't buy my love. You can't be down on me for 3 runs in a row and then are like, "Oh, you're playing the Lanny B. I didn't kill you instantly. Here's some weapons you could have." You would like to take all the credit? Well, technically, a certain person in chat who supposedly is better, mentioned a breach missile, and then we got it. Let me check and buy love. Like, buy Cocoa love. Oh, that's annoying. Do you have an anti-personnel bot? Do you have a repair bot? Okay. Okay. Yeah, why didn't I just board into shields? Like, that was... Oh, well, because I wanted to know if they had an anti-personnel bot or not. Man, that's still the wrong call there. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Cool. Crow is in an abusive relationship with FTL. You're in a loving relationship with FTL. I see that. See that. Are they low enough health that I can just kill them with the NG? Okay, they're gonna repair the shields. See, that's the spooky thing, right? They're actually going to, because they repaired shields, so they're gonna defend them. Okay, let's do this. And just, like, drain O2 from all the key systems. Okay. Cancel the stream. I'm just gonna cancel the stream. Just FTL. Yeah, no, I know. That's exactly what FTL is. Like I said, it's either like 6K plus easy run or struggle bus. Like that's it. That's all it has anymore. So ridiculous. I mean, maybe we have to go to the store to sell stuff. care about a train ship right now. Okay, well, we're just trying to spare their health as much as possible. Of course, there's going to be air getting back into the weapons. Maybe I was just supposed to keep running around until mind control came back. That probably would have been correct. We're lucky, though. They got the Mantis doing repairs, so... D6 health, 80, 74. Has that like been like 4 straight weapon drops? Is that what happened? It found all the RNG. It found it all. It was like, oh, remember all those crew kills you got like the last 3 runs? We didn't give you anything for it? See, your averages are okay. Your averages are fine. So we've seen more hull damaging weapons this run in this first sector than we saw in the last 3 like games combined. That's like the craziest thing. Okay. Sorry. Did we just buy sensors? No, stop, don't. Because, like, what? We're just hacking away? Yeah, I guess. You might, like, well, why don't we get Halberd Beam here? Like, this alone is a good enough weapon setup to win. With hacking provided. I mean, that's just absolute room-killing destruction. So... I don't know. Run away from really bad fights? Oh! Blue options! I guess. Normally I don't, but we're so dumbly far ahead while still floating enough money to buy hacking. You know? It's like, so hacking is our last system. We have weapons. Do you get level 3 sensors? That's fair. Alright, well that's Sector 1, I guess. Engie or Mantis? I mean, we go Engie because I am still looking for hacking. Still looking for hacking. We did spend... did the token for code being published by... Ship strafing movement. Oh, yeah, I saw them talk about that a little bit. I think with BYG, I'm going to have to wait for, like, a full release. For... oh, you can just sell me hacking now? You can sell me hacking now. I hope you're enjoying it. Hope it's good. Backup battery hacking. Okay. Oh, I'm one scrap short. See, because I bought piloting, or I bought engines, I now can't buy backup battery. There's only one sector. Fair. Hello, Gastro.
41 months?
41
Where did
months.
the time go?
Welcome back to the murder, most foul. Thank you for your continued support. See, this is like a little thing like this. I was like, I mean, I guess I could run from bad fights. I was probably fine. Now I miss out on battery. It's not like the worst scenario ever. All right, well, I guess let's go. Forward scout. Uh-huh. Do I really want to use a hack for like 1 damage? Okay, well, fight's over. Elevator early access. Time to never go to a store again. But I need a battery. But yeah, we really don't need to go to a store again. That's fairly accurate. Okay, so... How do I want to do this while maintaining their health? Without using a hack? Come on. Level 2. Okay. Yeah, it's just not going to happen the way I want it to happen. Okay, we just have to start killing them. Wait. Why is their FTL charging? Why isn't this crew leaving? They've done the repair. What is happening? Did mind control break them and now they're just gonna stay in shields the whole time? Or, piloting? Yeah, I know. That's, very bad. Okay, so now we do have to use a hack here. Most likely. So will they, like, not even run to the medbay then? Yeah. That's weird. Not happy with the health of those crew. Probably okay. Missile possible. Yeah. Okay. Well. Artemis. Yeah. We're not gonna mess around with an Artemis. Go figure. I didn't really want this crew to be any lower health than what they already were. So we got kind of like, we took some extra damage there just because mind control kind of like broke. Do I get this online or do I just go get weapons online in case I just don't want to board in certain situations? Oh, it doesn't matter. Shh. Shh. So because we don't really need stores, we can just like take the jumps for scrap, I guess. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. Oh, I have a alternative. Ooh. Hi, you're spooky. And you're pirates? You can't hurt us though. Okay, so we're bored into here. We can just reset health. I just want to break, like, all their doors. Okay. I really wanted to reset my crew health here, but that may not happen. That's so crazy. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it makes sense. They don't want to go into the rooms that don't have oxygen, but they're still... Why are they fending off against the borders instead of going to rooms with oxygen? That's bizarre. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Yeah. Yeah, I get stressed in mid-bay. I was just gonna shoot him. 33-20. Yeah, we're gonna go with the, just because it was my idea thing. That's so funny. We got most of it done. Okay, well, we do have a path through their ship, so that's cool. Wow. And we get training too, I guess. Like, I guess we could see if they could surrender, but then I don't want them to, like, run away, and I'm like, oh, this is bad. They've been bested. We can just go. I mean, I guess we could just always mind control them if that was the case. Give me a surrender. Heck your drone. Okay, apparently no surrender. So close. Maybe just board into the room. They get, what, one punch off? The long wait for death. Yeah. 14? Oh, that's not really the reward I was expecting. Thought I'd get a free weapon or something. Too soon? It's too soon. Attack the pirate. Nope, no punching. There we go. Bit of a hole patch, okay. So exploit that. So they won't like stand in the room because it doesn't have oxygen when their health is too low, but they will try to like go to places that have O2. They don't care about the pathway, just the destination. Probably would make sense to get, I don't know, a reactor. Trade all the fuel. Hey, Dick Dog. For sale. Well. It's a Leto. Still. Mash Farm. See? That I can get behind. I should really just eat the 1 damage. Well, I mean, you're gonna be as annoying as possible. I respect it. I mean, to be fair, they're like, look, we're gonna lose. Let's just be jerks about this. You gotta respect it. Okay, so how do I want to kill them? I mean, mind control is going to come back online. You know, I have stun bomb. So that crew won't stay in that room. We're moving here, so they're just going to go to shields, right? Genius plays with Pro Revel. Yeah, except I have to deal with this bot every single time. And Shadow. Yeah, well, we've gotten more free weapons this run than the last 3 combined, so... You know. I used stun bomb, chat. Are you happy? No. Part of the reason I'm buying fuel is I can potentially trade it, but 2, we generally just should be avoiding stores. Hey, Farb. Oh, what's your specialty? I'm pretty sure that's what I'm already paying right now. Yeah, that's not a discount. Really? I can't justify that. Oh, I'm sorry. Man, I used to follow hockey so much. But, like, my own perceptions, like, kind of ruined it, and also the fan base of the team I followed kind of ruined it. And I was just like, man, like, you know, it would be nice if I could just like, penguins. I mean, so my dad grew up in like Western Pennsylvania, and that's where he resided for like the first, geez, like 30 years of his life. Anyway, 28, 25 years of his life or so. And so we always did like Pennsylvania or Pittsburgh stuff. Pittsburgh should be specified. And, you know, so we started really kind of following the Penguins, like, after they won their championships and were just awful forever. I can't. Like, even as we are, just Sultan Border Police with Artemis missile, and I just... whatever. Plus all the jumps. Got suckered in by Mario. Good old Mario Lemieux. The fact that you can charge that. Yeah, 5 shots. That's... What a disgusting ship. Okay. Can I do anything about this? Hey, sorry, Billy. Oh yeah, I should not have bought engines. If I didn't buy engines, I would have had battery for this fight. So this is my own doing. So one of the weird things about the Penguins fan base is that you couldn't like root for both Malkin and Crosby. They're like, that's not allowed for some reason. Okay, is it better to charge this up and do damage or let this fire? Yeah, I think it's... like, this is the only way I can break the weapon in time. Just so that we're safe. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, so like, if something went wrong, it was either Crosby's fault or Malkin's fault. It couldn't be both players. It couldn't be anything else. And it just got super mad levels of annoying. They don't have a med base, so they're going to just not heal. Oh my gosh, are you really doing this? Okay, I'm gonna bring him back. Just so they can get their O2 back online and have enough oxygen that they can kill off my crew. I'm just actually sitting here letting the O2 recover. Well, the problem is I'm still taking the oxygen out of the room, and because there's no medbay, they just sit there. And they're gonna be like too slow to get out of the room. Medbay ship? I mean, we ran Zoltan A and NGA. That's like a 2. Yeah. So there was that problem. So, oh my gosh. They had a particularly uninspired game, and I made some comment about, oh no, I know what happened. All right, because, so a rookie got called up and like makes the most blatant and obvious tripping call. You are a 4th liner. That is what you are. You're going to get like 4 minutes of play. You are a nobody in terms of the NHL. Congratulations for making the league. That's a super huge accomplishment. But you get there, you do a blatant trip and started just chewing out a referee who'd probably been in the league for like, 2 decades. And like managed to also get like a 2-minute unsportsmanlike conduct. And it's like, what would even possess you to think that that was okay? Seriously, what would possess you to think that that was going to be allowed? This is why I can't talk and play at the same time. All right. I just lost the Lanius there. Might lose the second one. Yeah. It's dumb. Like I said, that's my fault. I mean, obviously it's my fault, but like I said, I cannot talk and play at the same time, because did that to myself. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna like finish this fight and then there's like 14 things I could have done there. FYI. Okay. So, anyways, as I was saying before I did that to myself, so all I did was a comment about like Sidney Crosby probably has to do some like leadership things, because like it's completely un-okay that like essentially a nobody gets there and starts trashing like a referee, like that there was just that mindset in the locker room that would be tolerated, and people are like, wow, I can't believe you want to trade Sidney Crosby. I'm like, that's not even remotely what I said. And it was 2 pages of people talking about how I was trying to trade Sidney Crosby because some fourth liner acted up. And I was just like, I'm done. I'm done dealing with this. Like, just absolute lunacy. Anyways, that was the story. What do I want to do? Again, what's really funny is just this thing is what like stopped me from getting the battery. That and talking. Like, I mean, I could have like done that fight a billion different ways and been okay. It's fine. We already got stupid amounts of things. Definitely made it far more complicated than it needed to be, though. Hi. What are you hacking with your 4 shots? MC. Okay. Oh, right, you're an auto ship. Yeah, where's Julian? Really took 16 seconds for the hack? And, well, yep, apparently I did. Okay. So the hack can send crew... All right. Good enough. So, Mike explained what happens is the first thing that happens whenever you, whenever the game, like, hacks, like, a mind control, is it tries to, like, it tries to target, like, its own ship. And because auto ships don't have anybody on their crew, it just gets stuck. And just does nothing instead of, you know, actually using the system. Okay, 2 shields, cloaking. That's kind of a disgusting ship. Is it going to be a level 2 cloak to boot? Okay. Feels a little too slow to do Masala. We could just do a desync. Probably the correct play. Okay. So they're going to break one of those weapons, and the fight definitely becomes safer after that. It would be easier if I could just board my crew, but I screwed that up royally, so no, it doesn't get to happen. It's fine. Okay, everybody's in the room now. Oops. There. Never split the party. I mean, yeah, that is the D&D way, isn't it? Okay. Wow, 10 scrap. I just think it's such a really good example on why, like, you just can't do frivolous things every once in a while. No, yeah, I know. I know the lore of the D&D. Sometimes. We almost have this fight in control. It's not quite in control. You're gonna fire your beam. Also, I knew I wasn't gonna wait for my oxygen to get back up, and we needed to use like full power. I gotta like mentally adjust to being a weapon ship now. Okay. That's where we find out they have like level 2002. Maybe. Okay. Cool. Where are you going? You going to medbay to heal up? There. So I could trade Sidney Crosby 24 spare parts and 3 missiles. Well, the other thing came, so the Penguins came off of like back-to-back Stanley Cups. They won like one Crosby, then they won like back-to-back Stanley Cups. And Matt Murray was in net and had kind of replaced the veteran Mark Fleury. Matt Murray was technically a rookie for both Stanley Cups, which is like the first player to have done that since like Ken Dryden. Okay. And then the Las Vegas came into the league, and they can do this draft, and you can only protect so many players on your team. Okay? So the Penguins were in this position where they're already at the cap. Kessel was going to cost a bunch of money. Letang, Malkin, Crosby, just tons and tons of money. And they have to give up goalie. And so they either have to be able to protect Marc-Andre Fleury, who's going to be like $5 million, or Matt Murray, who as a rookie and was the backstop for back-to-back Stanley Cup champions for like $300,000. And so ended up negotiating a deal with Las Vegas that they would give up they gave him a first-round pick so that they would definitely take Fleury. Like, that's essentially what they worked out. So, like, the Penguins could protect the players they wanted, but they had to lose Fleury and a first-round pick. Las Vegas, when they came into the league, absolutely fleeced the league. It is why they're such an absolute juggernaut of an NHL team. It is like, yeah, the league did it to themselves. Like, they followed the rules, but George McPhee, who was their GM, just beat up every single other GM in the league and got like and built essentially a dynasty since year one. And I mean, they've been to the finals twice, won it once, have never missed the playoffs. Like, I don't think, which is just ridiculous. And then Matt Murray's dad passed away, and Matt Murray was never the same player. Just was struggling a lot since then, and also had been like dealing with injuries, and ever since then, like any success Fleury had, like Penguin players would just like, or Penguin fans would just trash Matt Murray, and I was just like. They're like, I can't believe we gave up Fleury. It's like, okay, every single GM would have done that. Like, you had to. Like, they didn't have money. And they're like, they should have kept Fleury. I was like, they didn't have money. They didn't. There was no cap space. There was none. It was completely impossible to hold on to Fleury in that situation. Like, you couldn't do it. And it just was like this and it still goes on to this day. Like, that was 5-6 years ago that occurred. And every single time they mention, like, Fleury, you could be like, I wish he was a Penguin again. Like, that's one thing. But they're just like, yep, we screwed up ever since that deal. And it's ridiculous. Okay, so they got 2 bars here. So what I want to trap them in here, mind control them, and see that if I can asphyxiate them. I think that's the right play. I wake up every day wishing I was a Penguin again. Reminds me of the opposite happened here in AFL about 10 years ago. 2 teams got introduced into the league, got super duper advantage for the first year, but the manager of the new teams fumbled the ball. Well, like, so when the Kraken came into the league, all the GMs had wised up. They had the same rule set, but hold on, I want to look at this. Okay, so Las Vegas. Okay, so is it just players? I just want to know the picks. Six players managed visa. Like, they had so many picks. Like, it was silly, essentially. And they took every single defenseman they basically could. So, like, everybody always wants depth on defense. Because those, you only have 6 of them. They eat tons of minutes. And they just took every single one, normally with, like, draft picks considerations, and then, like, sent them back. So this was 2017. Yeah, it was like 6 years ago. All right, so there's the team. Let's see. Buffalo Sabres gave up a 6th-round pick. Selecting Marceau got a 4th-round pick. They also got a 5th-round pick and then took a player. Winnipeg Jets traded their 1st-round pick and a 3rd-round pick to get them to select a different player. So they got 2 more picks there. Tampa Bay gave them a 2nd. Pittsburgh gave them a 4th. They got a 1st-round pick from the Islanders, a 2nd-round pick from the next entry draft so that they would pick another player. They got a 3rd-round conditional pick. They got another 1st-round pick from the Blue Jackets. Okay, so we gave them, yeah, the Penguins gave them up a 2nd and Marc-Andre Fleury. Like, they gave them, they got Marc-Andre Fleury, who's like a 500-win NHL goalie, and a 2nd-round pick for free. Like, that's what they did. They're like, we're going to take your goalie, and you're going to give us a 2nd-round pick for it. And the Penguins said, yes, here you go. It was nuts. Absolute fleecing. Fleury came last in 2 years. Yeah. Oh, you left before... Really? You didn't even take that much asphyxiation damage. you go to the med bay. There. Boo. I might just have to go to the store just to buy crew, because 2 is really sketchy. Again, did it to myself, but... Alright, I actually have to use the restroom. So we're just gonna take like a 30-second break. That's it, that's all. I'll run an ad, try to block more ads, and then, you know, we'll try and buy crew at the store, probably, and definitely not another flak. Sorry, be right back. Yeah, that was, I mean, I just did, I played it badly. We don't need that. We could. Again, I think I'm just taking crew just to, like, hold on to situations now. Like, we still want to be able to board. Technically, we should just make you... I still occasionally want to use them for other things. Anyways. Your full 3 minute or regional equivalent. It's right there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ba 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 da ba bum. Weapons trained. Alright, let's, I don't know, break their weapons eventually. $18 and 18 Crow. Wow, am I just, like, out of it? Totally? I think I am. Alright, we'll get it back. I, like, didn't even bother to math it, was the problem. That was another time, that was the second time I was actually off because the, like, the boarding situation against the double chains. I should have just, like, boarded. There was no reason not to. Because, like, they couldn't do anything with the MC, and I just didn't go through the process of, like, you know, doing the right thing. Like, doing the painfully obviously right thing. long since I even lost a crew. Oh, good. More free stuff. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Firebeam drone. Oh, you talked about your FTL. All right, so here's the problem. If I take this online, they could put a drone online, and then that drone could also be disgusting. Like, it could just be like a combat drone, because it could have 5 power. In fact, it definitely has 5 power, right? Like, it just doesn't have a missile in a 3-power drone. That seems so incredibly unlikely. Sissy, we're actually going to start thinking about how we're playing FTL again. Could also be an Artemis, though. I have 3 reactor. So I'm just trying to figure out. For that, 66 chance to break drones. If drones are a problem, that's not a guarantee. But then we can go to 2 shields. I can go to 2 shields, right? Only if I do a level 1 hack. Could be Artemis, though. Artemis is too dangerous. All right. Gosh, do we just eat the Artemis? It seems like such a bonkers play to make. So we eat the Artemis so that we can hack drones in case drones are bad. Or we eat a Leto. Yeah. Because I won't be able to spare the power. Yeah, no, that's kind of what I figured. Okay, I didn't start a fire. Wow, didn't actually put the drone online. Okay. All right. Mike says there's like an actual whole thing that it goes down. Yeah. Okay, let's go fix that. Unless I don't want to send you over there to break the missile before it fires again. Of course it was just a beam drone. Of course it was just a beam drone. It's fine. Like, there's definitely a way you could have played that and, like, not taking damage, but, again, I don't know the repowering that was gonna happen. And I did not want to just get cut up by, like, a combat one in this. With flak. Yeah. You can never trust a flak. Never trust a flak. Also, I can't trust my internet. I don't even know what's happening. That's... like, it's crazy. I shouldn't be losing this many frames playing FTL. It's FTL. But still, it's like really funny how I was like, I bought engines just because like we're ahead. We can buy engines. I'm only blowing 10 scrap, and then like having battery for every single one of these Ion Storm fights would have been huge. Also, you know, like not killing my own crew, but 2 mistakes by me. Yeah, sure. Not the things I'm looking for. Okay, we're not going to see another store the rest of the sector, so may as well insulate our ship. So we missed, like, Sector 1, we just got, like, a dumb amount of free stuff. Got him. I just put air back into our ship, you know? Just put O2 back in. gotta be jerks about it. Hey, Shade. There won't be a next time open fire. Okay, so they're gonna board me. They got a burst laser. They got other stuff. Seems like a reasonable time to hack weapons here. Someone's... Yeah, ugh. I mean, my dad was a heavy smoker, and, you know, when he passed away, it was just like that realization of how much stuff just smelled like smoke. Because you're just inundated by it so much. Okay, you're not going to be able to break this in time. You could break this in time. Oh, you only have one crew? Okay, that's cool. You break weapons, then. Alright. Aw, you... That's so dumb. Like, sitting in the room and then it's like, nope, I'm gonna go somewhere else. So you should have after hours, the smokes get us into everything. I mean, this is just to speed up the process. Kill the mantis. And it's wild, like, you know, my dad actually ran a collectible store and would just, like, smoke gets into those things too. And so, like, he would actually, like, people would just kind of come and hang out, and, you know, smoking was totally allowed. It was a while before the state actually got rid of that, and he was not particularly pleased at the passing of that law, smoking indoors. It's like, man, it's crazy to think that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Probably, maybe. Thank you, giant text box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get Wow, everything is always 1 by 2 rooms. It's forever and ever. Always just this since the dawn of time. Resist! Cool. All right. I liked it better when this was offline. Truly did. Okay, alright, I'm gonna move you here so I know what's happening across the way. Bye. So long. We get there in time, right? Oh, I don't think so, little friend. I do not believe so. Yeah, they definitely aren't strong as singles as they are as doubles. Okay. It's definitely a win. Yeah. With my dying breath, I spit at thee. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Appropriate use of that emote. Oh, yeah, that's fine. NG or pirates. I mean, again, I shouldn't need stores. Oh, we can pirates or Zoltan ships. Whatever. He goes to Zoidberg. No. Ew, what? Why? Why? Okay, I have 83 bucks. Let's do that. Android 2 is a type of potato. I was joking, I guess. Aww. Yeah, no. Yeah, 1 NG, 2 Lanius is what the A starts with, or the B starts with. I got one of my crew killed. So sometimes we can just run this. Sometimes. Right, let's go. No, oh my gosh, I got one of my crew killed. Like, even if I'm in a good position, because of, like, how micro-intensive my playing is, like, I just can't, I still can't slip up. Like, it's completely in control. Like, that situation was completely in control. There were so many different ways I could have handled it, but, again, slipped and got punished. 1, 2. Alright, just loop around, make money, hit the store. Okay, trip borders into my doors. With more borders on the way, plus pretty disgusting weapons. Okay, this is basically what I got this for. No, get out of the doors. Okay. So now I can mind control them. And they're trying to go back to Clone Bay? Go away. Alright, there's some risk involved with this play. They can't even figure out what kind of crew makeup they're doing. Okay. Possibly I have level 2 pilot and need to dodge some of those shots, and then I would have to put shields up, but I had time to respond to that. Oh my gosh, I just got that Zoltan, jerks. They just punch through doors so fast. It's... Okay. We're good? Are we good, game? Just because these weapons. Yeah, that's trying to figure out the whole, just hack them. I think they're dead. I don't know, they can actually put this fire out. I guess. Thank you. I was wondering when it was going to run out of oxygen. Okay. Make this repair just impossible. Cool beans. Well, I probably go by blaming Crow or blaming in Shadow. Like, if I ever actually, can't blame chat. Like, I was in complete control of the game. It has like a pause feature. I couldn't even imagine. And blaming in Shadow? Sweet in Shadow? I mean, I can ban, right. I mean, that's chat doing things. Okay. Stelle! Like, yeah. I definitely get miffed. Mostly, like I said, it's when I think a thing is supposed to happen a certain way, and then the game kind of just changes the rules, whether it's a bug, whether it's, you know, just some weird fluky whatever it is. And then it's just like, like that gets to me. And FTL can get to me when I just roll bad RNG for 3 runs in a row. And it's just like, you don't have to crush me for 3 runs in a row. Like, 1 bad run is fine. Give me 1 bad run, an average run, good run. And FTL is just like, no, you get 3 junk runs that would kill 99% of FTL players in a row. It's like, yeah, okay, that I do find frustrating. Witcher 2 is the perfect game. Wow. All right, somebody ban tic-tac-toe. Just, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. That game definitely doesn't work like... You got backstabbed from the front because our hitboxes are complete and total garbage. What a spooky fight. Okay. I kind of want to maintain this. Okay, we go here. Alright, I now know what I'm doing. This is what we're doing. Alright, this is the smart play. I'm one reactor short of how I really want to do this, though. We'll make do. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I should just fire my weapons faster, or I could have moved the Zoltan into shields and then got the power that I needed. Hey, turtle grabs. I'm trying to look into what's happening, game. Okay. So next move is this. No, we have some training we can do against the asteroids. Weird, so when I hacked it, you gave up and decided to defend? Or were you still... Curious. Very curious. I'm creep. Alright, let's go fix this. Because it broke. So one of the things about Lanny B is that because we don't get cloaking, you don't really get the like 100% safe unless you pick up like a Zoltan Shield and like a pre-igniter or something along those lines. So chip damage is a real possibility. Also, remember how I bought like a silly amount of fuel? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We might be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it starts with 2 systems, specialty systems. It already starts with teleplayer and mind control, so you can either buy hacking or you can buy cloaking. Neat. So those two systems are like what I use to essentially negate fights being dangerous at all. All right, let's saw Fate there, but then also Trogdor Ask, and somebody called Trogdor Burns being a rock makes a lot of sense to me. Also, Clary wants to be on board. I got there. Yep, Badger's here. It's all good. Drone parts, fuel, repairs. 5 free damage. Cool. Okay, so almost can do that. Do I have anything to sell? No. Except the stun bomb. When you're at 11 hull, it definitely is an uncomfortable amount of damage. Wow, right into an asteroid field. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, well, that fight's just over. We got some moving parts here. That's okay. Let's go to the store. Probably get some fixes. Why? Oh, so you're just gonna have all the things? Just gonna have all the things? I couldn't pass up on another flak there, right? Triple flak and a heavy 2. Okay, let's also do this. Should just get 1, 2. Should have got repairs. Would have been, of course, the correct play because we typically don't need that. Zoltan Shields is the most. I still like it because we have like mind control. I mean, everything's suspect because I just didn't get full repairs. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very important for you. Pay your influence scrap if you promise to save them. Agree to rescue the store. Hi there. Okay, so that's the only danger weapon. We can Masala maneuver this. Which I have to do because I can't really spare the hull right now. Gosh, this is so close to just not even being a dangerous fight. I can flash shields. Okay, so what we do is we board here. It's gonna be a bit of a time. Then, oh, also, like, I don't know, power my weapons. Crow, Crow, Crow. Are you there, buddy? They're definitely not gonna break that in time. Okay, 2 at 12 seconds. This is 17 seconds. So we can flash shields here. Okay, that's fine. Close. If I only put that crew in shields, might have actually got that there. Too many moving parts. Too many moving parts. Okay. All right, I just like skipping steps here. 12 seconds, 17 seconds. Really? That was 5? Yeah, okay. I mean, it was. Yeah. Okay. Mathed it, but not mathed enough. It's alright. What's the next investment in ship? Is it just power? So I stop. It shouldn't be power. Nah, we're doing this thing. We're gonna... Okay, save positions. That's fine. That's fine. Just in case I get myself in more trouble. Fight the ship. Okay, no med bay. Okay, well, that was my grand plan. Was 6 shots against 3 shields doing 1 damage. With no pilot. Shields and weapons. weapons. Yeah, a lot of this has felt like I'm just off. I'm so not used to things going my way, but I have to be careful because I am still taking chip damage. You shouldn't really need the weapons. As long as, you know, keep my brain on. That was a lot of nothing jumps. A lot of nothing jumps. Okay, how bad's this fight? Okay, no boarding, but it does have a missile and a lot of shots. Okay. And a teleporter. Okay. Think this one through. We board shields, move to here. It's probably for crew anyways. Can't believe it. Okay. Just get the weapons offline. Okay. 4 shots. It's good enough. We don't get any bonus points for crew killing here, so that's not really relevant. Okay. Take my 1 fuel. One, two, three, four, 15. Alright, let's get back to being serious. Boring old serious. The other thing about dives is we know they're going to be like 2x2 rooms. that's a store we can rescue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a little bit of a weird sector layout. Yeah. Mostly just want, like, repairs and maybe drone parts. Sure. Again, just repairs of drone parts. $40 to the store would be, okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's one of the weird things about boarding is sometimes you just get a bunch of fuel, but if you get a bunch of free stuff, then you're not getting consumables. Best we can really hope for is just a reduction in their evasion. Well, a little bit unfortunate. Do I go for training here for a little bit? We're right back. I don't get too much opportunities for it. Yup. Eight dodges, 8. Okay, so we've got 8 since that's happened. Yeah, which would make like this like so much more convenient, of course, obviously. Quit fighting. Ah, that would work if they didn't have mind control. Totally would. Let's just put everybody in their own rooms. Just think of my controls for combat training. Yeah, well, it's just I can't speed hack, and then this NG just like punches down a system or something. It's like, what? What did I just do to myself? So unwise. Yeah, everybody just goes in the room. Stay on your side. Stop touching each other. I'll turn this Lanius ship back around. What was that? What? Not trying to punch down the system? Oh. Alright, we got it. Engines training at least. It would make sense to also get weapons training, but that's... Oh, that takes a while. This will be funny, because like once we get like all the flags going, then it's gonna happen like very quickly. Because they just fire so quick. So fast. I can talk, I can do words. Bro, I think you proved you can't talk and play at the same time. Alright, that's fair. You also are currently shoot. I need 9 more dodges. It's a little bit unusual to have the NG and pilot, but well, I mean, this crew's already trained. We have this one. Not gonna really move people around at this point. Would be nice to get a second boarding squad, though. But I think I'm like, oh, I need to get a second Lanius, and we'd have to go to Lanius, and I would prefer not to go to a Lanius sector at this point, because Laney bombers are a thing. Nice. Some things in FTL just take so long. Training takes a long time. Cloning a bunch of crew takes a long time. Cheer has not betrayed me so far this fight. Trogdor has actually been pretty good too. Badger, Faith, and Ratman though. Ah, come on. That was a weird audio glitch. Okay. 42, 17. Art latest advice scavengers of lore and only bad sectors because the abundance of strat. I don't know anything really about the lore. I just know I'm supposed to win, they're supposed to lose. Be so nice. but we'll start with this. What pays the double rewards we were robbed of? Yeah, that last run, there was a bunch of double rewards we just didn't get. Like I said, I mean, you have to just roll with the punches of FTL, right? I talked about it in my video, you know, like, it's okay to get tilted. It's just you can't let, like, your emotions start dictating the decisions that you start making. That's when you really get in trouble. The doom spiral. Aww. Okay, so they got a breach missile. It's kind of gross. Attack the slaver scum. Maybe we do an evasion hack here. Nah, it's a slug ship. Even if it's a pirate slug ship, I'm pretty sure they're still locked into breaches and Hermes only. But let's double check, because we're always learning. Yeah. Even if it's the pirate layout, it's still only Breach and Artemis, right? I don't know, I don't have like another place to really put them right now. Like, I know this fires anyways. I was kind of hoping there would be like a fire or something. Breach. Okay, there was a fire. Cool. We can just put the rock in there. And like this would maybe burn down. Hey Sam, welcome on board. Fightin' NG. I mean, I guess we just go a bunch of flax. Yeah, punchin' NG. Like, aside from, like, the boring of auto ships, though, I mean, just Lanius are kind of wonky. They just don't play well with others. I guess. I mean, I know I have a buffer point here, but now we can one bunch of flak if we need to. Sure, totally gonna do the thing. Store. This is like a fuel and stuff, so kind of feel like I don't really want to go to a store. Okay. Eventually we'll have enough fuel. Eventually. Hi there. Never surrender. Okay. teleporting here, mind control there. That's a lot of crew. That is a lot of crew. I'm going to be dealing with 2, so... Alright, well, weapons aren't a problem anymore. Maybe. No. Well, that would have been a good second border, I suppose. That's probably overkill. Apparently not. How do I hold on to this? I have to send borders over if I want to. Okay, I got it fixed. It was down for a bit though. Again, their weapons are still offline, so... Sure. Okay, no repairs. Good. Alright, see, it's fine. Just get some fresh air and everything's gonna be okay. Yeah, I know some of the overhaul mods have really like delved into the lore, and it's cool that people appreciate it. To me, it's all about the strategy stuff. I mean, some of the little story stuff is, you know, I don't want to be like condescending. It's just not something that I like focus on. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have 3 jumps. Okay. It's a bit heavy. So So that's gonna fire, then those are gonna fire, then that's gonna fire. I have some evasion. I do have 3 shields. Go to the shield room. No, go to shields. Go to shields. Go to shields. Thank you. Look. You know what? If you're on somebody else's ship, you can do whatever you want. But as long as you're living under this roof, we follow rules, all right? Oh, I just did damage to shields. Which means I can't train here like I was gonna. I thought of it for all half of a second. And powering things. Forward scout. That's a heavy ship. Say, okay, that's pretty good. Okay. How we doing? 2 crew left. Finish them. Okay, yeah, no, actually finish them. Thank you. Hey, got a DRA. Nice. It's final piece of the puzzle. Can't even use drones. Let's see. This is another reason why when I do boarding stuff, I don't want to like switch to Clone Bay. This is just so annoying. It's like there's enough. I do enough things incredibly slow as is. And healing my crew being another one. Also 50 scrap. Okay. Should make sure our positions are saved. Alright, give us stuff. Ion Intruder. Pretty weak crew. Okay, so we do this. We do this. I was giving myself time so I could actually see. Okay. The hacking. So let's go ahead and activate hacking now, because we're not going to get much of a benefit in about 15 seconds. Okay, so it's pretty far away. How do I actually win this thing? Like... bomb. Okay. Right. So the small bomb potentially takes our... Okay, let's do this. And this. How much oxygen do we have? It's fine. All right. No, take your time. Take your time, Lanny. Very busy. Okay. Page 2. Well, we're gonna look at page 2. I didn't forget about page 2. This is just... let's get the one thing done and taken care of before I do something silly. We're not gonna look at page 2. Keep it up. All right, let's look at the store. We don't care about those things. Small bomb is kind of interesting. Pretty unnecessary. Here's page 2. Reconstructed teleporter. We're doing silly stuff? No. We have enough. Do we not have enough flak? We have 3 flak. I feel like that's enough flak. We need more flak. All right. Well. It does make the run faster. But I'm probably just gonna buy drone parts and a reactor. And then get this weapon online next so I can temporarily turn off the flak to go heavy laser. Got the red bypass. Why is this ship called Revenge? Maybe because we died on this last time? Rock Home World or Zoltan Home Worlds. Jeez. Yeah, we ran into, like, first jump, I ran into an asteroid field Zoltan shield with mind control, heavy laser, and a hull beam. So I couldn't board them immediately. And like an asteroid set up the heavy to hit me in shields, and then I got hit in shields again, and then I got hit in shields again, and I didn't recover. The correct play was to just put all 3 crew into shields and get it fixed as fast as possible. Normally, like an NG and a Lanius would be able to get the job done. I mean, that's like 3 seconds. I'm sorry, it's like 4 seconds. And it like might have just bought enough time, or might have got the repair done in time that I could deflected shots. I like just missed the window. Intruders, no cloaking. You do want to send more crew over. True apology gets this time though. For the last 3 runs, yeah. That was just... How about your weapon luck is? We still love the support. Thank you. I mean, again, I in all honesty, I just went slightly below average runs. I went like 51, 5,200 runs. Those are runs that keep me mentally engaged without being like just crisis mode for 3.5, 4 hours. You boarded? Oh, okay. Very hard-headed. Ah, see what you did there. Oh, okay. We are partially trained, so that's cool. Kind of want to swap out this NG for Mantis. Kind of. Yeah, that's fine. Let's save it out. Yeah, you know, it's like these kinds of runs are just they'll take the reactor and shield training, I guess. Like, if I, aside from the, you know, the loss of the Lanius crew, like, this is not particularly in doubt. You just have to be cognizant of not, like, that I'm not 100% safe, because I just said I don't have the cloaking to go with it, so some fights can be gross. Okay. Right. That was violent. Jeez. Crow, would you upgrade backup battery to level 2 instead of more power to gain more time? I've never found that to be the play. I normally just go with other reactor because I can just move it around. I could be, like, undervaluing something, but I, like, never do. Yeah, I mean, 4 damage plus, like, a high chance of a secondary effect is... yeah. Alright, what is actually happening over there? I should see. Make sure I'm floating power so I'm not taking damage. Okay. Oh, they got out! Yeah, you run away. Yes. Yeah. It's rare. Like, there's some things you just can't control. Right? Could also level up Clone Bay to speed up this process a little bit. Yeah, have you kind of, like... There's something really nice that beans can hit multiple rooms, so that's really distracting. They also have, like, higher damage ceilings, generally speaking. I mean, this does 4, and really, like, Mini Beam has 4 damage swipes. But, like, his ability to just absolutely destroy rooms is amazing. It's probably overlooked a little bit. Not like a lot, but I just like there's some people probably just like, eh. We could totally get the job done. The ship is adorned with rock body parts. It would be a gorgeous display if it had internal organs, but the message is clear enough. The hunter of a very specialized kind. You're a rock crew member on the comm. Two aliens face off over the vid screen. Cave-dwelling pebble man, yells the furious mantis captain. See, I paint my ship with your companions. I paint my ship with you. See, I know, lore, add that. Those little lines, though, those are great. Okay, this is at 10 seconds, this is at 12 seconds, is possibly a threat. That's so rude. I don't even get training now because of that. That's true, it's not. I've only got that like once. It's just whatever, isn't it? Could you just like go back to your ship, maybe? Maybe? Well, guess that kind of worked. Yeah, man. Mantis the oxygen. That's good job. Oh my gosh, is that like a level 3 teleport? That'll heal enough. It's fine. It's fine. I wish I was a cave dweller. It was interesting that all the like amazing tech that we have, and yet I think there's still a good contingency of people that just kind of want to get away from it all, maybe because it is of the high amount of tech we have. 12, 16. Yeah, okay. Guess we'll make the difference at the store. Scrap it. Vandals! Totally safe fight. I like that. How are we doing on weapons training? Level 8. I mean, I should break. Yeah, I realized that was gonna happen. Okay. Oh, I Got a little bit fixed. A lot less fixed now. Aha! Crystals. I don't have any crystals, okay? We don't take the augment that I spent a video saying it's basically the worst augment in the game because you should just take the free weapon. Because you should just take the free weapon. 1, 2, 3. How am I doing this? What would be the right? Oh, I can really only go from the store. Oh, that's less cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Betridge Farm remembers. What do they remember? Everything or? That might not be what I thought it was. Let's just go 1, 2. So this was true. Oh, not the borders I was looking for. Oh, that's actually close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's gonna be stupid close. I'm not gonna risk it. There's no reason to. Do I want to store? No, not really. Okay. Well, if we did need training. Buy weapons, buy. I think we wanted shield training. Which is kind of helpful because we don't have cloaking, so during the drone surge, potentially is useful. I guess we also get a little bit more weapon training. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, we know, you're combat too, we got it. Look how zippy I am. No, yeah, no, no. Joint battery. I just needed to move the crew because they were powering the engine and we didn't want any dodge. Oh, right. Guess we get more training. Whatever. I don't need the dive. Let's not dive. Let's just go to engine control sector 7. Pre-igniter. No pre-igniter. No pre-igniter. It's not a weapon. Yeah, see, like this is just, you take damage. That's it, that's all, you just take damage here. Well, I guess that's good that it clipped here instead of anywhere else. Okay, you go repair. Oh no, we're not fixing things. That's not gonna happen. Vetting infrastructure. So yeah, I would like to have shield. Well, not like to have shields for. Shields for is paramount. Like I said, the surge can just be absolutely putridly disgusting. I mean, last time it wasn't. It was just all beam drones, but you can just take, like, I mean, you can just die in a surge. So part of the reason I haven't really been spending my money is I'm still just keep trying to like weigh my options here. Like, yeah, if we get a pre-igniter to just cut through Zoltan's shields, or so we can just kill the flagship in phase 2 as quickly as possible, like, that has value. That's a good start. We can bring you back. Kinda don't want to go through shields just to like get an extra volley or two for a little bit more, like I said, getting that training, that extra percentage. Getting through the Zoltan Shield. Just need 10 more volleys. 9, 8, 7. Just get Reddit engines. Wonder how that became a thing. I am not very involved in FTL Reddit. I show up every once in a while when anybody mentions my name in a post, and then I'm like, oh, I heard that I was being talked about. I assume favorably. Alright. Training done. Aspiring also done, apparently. No store. I don't know. I'm just super dedicated to, like, the Discord. It's generally where I spend my time and efforts. Do I have anything to sell? I do have this. Okay. I try to respond also to anybody who posts anything on my, like, YouTube videos. It's a lot. Listen to their offer, as long as you don't kill them all. Okay. Sure, you don't just want to give up. You could. Okay. Yeah, still need more drone parts too. You should kill them all, because it's such a pirate thing to do. No. Also no. Those don't even connect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, 1, 2, just for silliness. Pararm's kind of tempting. Kind of. Let's just get a buffer point for weapons. No, I shouldn't spend anything until I got to the store. Tuco! Hey, buddy. How's it going? Okay, Sultan shields you got there. Alright, that's that fight. I care for crew kills. Not really. Maybe I will. Oh no, they're actually gonna try and put out the fire. Cool, I appreciate it. Well, I mean, they're already on fire, chat. Scrap boards, let's go. Be that way. Okay. I guess. I mean, I know I want to get the other weapon online, but we have a little bit of time. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2. I was like, oh, we get like no fuel. We got a ton of fuel. Agree. Yes. Okay. I just trained them. I can't. I was all excited, and now I'm thinking, like, I guess I'm just getting rid of them, which is, like, that's my second border, though. Like, that was the whole point of getting a second squad, but I really don't want to lose shield training. Oh well. Beep. Totally safe fight. What? Unexpected. Oh my gosh, how many engines are aboard this ship? You. Sneaky little engine got in there. Actually revived it. Well, like I said, we're not safe, right? And so if it could just get us a couple little heals in between, maybe that's the play. That's a monster weapon loadout. It's a store. Really? Okay. Alright. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access code gets you past unit security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war route. Small Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this, and who are you? You explain your mission." The one they sent us on. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Churchill of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk small or save none. Did you say we're small? Explain the reaches of the enemy fleet. It's a small rebel flagship. Small only responds. It's settled. Small rebels will be here in a matter of small moments. We'll do what we can to hold off their small warships, but you must succeed in destroying the small flagship. Current outposts can provide some repairs and fuel, and other small repair stations can provide aid as well. Small luck. The most adorable. Probably should buy a reactor from everything else now. View power light. Yeah, you might need a reactor or two. That's all. Only level 2, because all the rooms are joined. That's the max scouts get. Oh, is that your volley? Allow me to retort. Everyone's favorite time. Crow buys reactor. That's right. Demand the surrender of their goods. Double missiles. What are you doing there, FTL? Double combat drone? What? Okay. That's kinda spooky, not gonna lie. I had a plan that I was just gonna shoot them. Like they'd just be too low on health to do anything. Hey, we got a map. I'll probably heal up enough. I forgot we do have counter too. You still like if we don't have like cloaking, there's like buffer point here, or like counter to MC, both of them, because you don't want a stray missile just clipping your piloting and then having no dodge before a surge. That's a recipe for a very bad time. Shields are on fire. $61. Okay, I'm gonna send him this time. Okay, how much reactor do I actually need? We're not gonna shield hack, right? Like we'll hack missiles the first time, but then we're just gonna evasion hack the rest of the way. Our volley's just disgusting. There's no reason to roll RNG. So like battery power just cancels. Oh, we need this to get level 2 in case it gets hacked. That's right. We actually didn't because we have a Zoltan. You can run Zoltan through to steal the power, but that would just be the best use of it. So we don't even have to worry about that. One more reactor. If we get enough, we'll go one more engines. Still blows, like, we totally saw more weapons this run than, like, all the 3 runs in a row combined. It's kind of ridiculous. We saw that in the first sector. I'm gonna have to look back to if we actually got four weapons in a row as rewards. It wasn't that far off. Like 4 out of 5. Let's go kill a flagship. This is it. Small rebel flagship. You're able to destroy this monstrosity. Federation fleet will have a chance to survive. There's no turning back. Okay, don't hack my hacking. Don't hack my shields. That's all I ask. Everything else is kind of cool. That's a little gross. I was kind of hoping I could cheese that. Game said no. Fair enough. I don't even want to deal with this, so let's board and then mind control them out of the room. Also, why didn't I shoot missiles? Why did I shoot lasers instead of missiles? That was just incredibly dumb. Passing. I just like completely forgot that I don't have cloaking. That's okay. Everything's fine. Just, you know, pay attention to things as they're happening, and I was all proud of this little cute maneuver and remembering it. Okay. We're back in control. Everything's totally alright. Okay. GG's. Oh, I need these level 3 shields. Yeah, you're something or other. No one cares? Okay, you say so. Whatever. Like I said, it's over now. Alright. Also, O2 hack. No, thank you. Butcher that enough as it is. I can't remember the last time I've actually did an O2 hack on it. It requires a certain special set of circumstances that is, like, optimal. Come on in. It'll take forever to get there. Got time. It's true. Fix breaches. Alright, dodge. Okay, get you to fight the boarding bot, I suppose. Just put you in the center of the ship to respond to it as fast as possible. Guess we can put the rock also in the center because you're so slow. Yeah, we're just gonna evasion hack and rip them apart. Call it a day. Really quick Sector 8 though, like we didn't do much there, not like we needed to anyways. You chased down the flagship by staying right where you were. Discover it's heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicate that it's redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Okay. Okay, So they're gonna break that. We do this and do our 2 shots into here. Shield hacking, please. Eek. Oh well. $26. Hey! Sensors buffer. Alright. And we do have bypass. Okay. Pretty much we did what we did here, we just do again. Still punch, try to take down the missiles. I mean, I guess you could try to take down the piloting first, but anything that slows down the missiles seems best. You're not certain how you can find the amount of damage sustained. Looks like it's transfer power to the teleport as well as some kind of super and be prepared to sit. I don't know if it's going to be quite that high because we did have NG Sector 7 and we got a bunch of free stuff. I'm going to say 5,700. 5757. That's slightly gross. Wow, all the dodges happened there. Okay. Hey, Tanner. This one is treating you well? Yeah, no, Sector 1 was stupid. Like, aside from me killing my own Lanius off, that really was like a question. Revenge! Thank you, Revan, Cherville, Emperor Badger, Kyloria, Faith, Trogdor for joining the crew. That's that. So we've won 25 times in a row now since the last Lanny B victory. Well, sorry, Lanny B run, which was a loss. 34. streak of 1 on Laney B. Womp womp. 19 and 1 and 12 and 1. Okay. I'm curious, what stats are the RD missile based off in terms of breach fire chances? I feel like they have much more chances and missile in the game. So I think it's just like 10% chance of fire, 10% chance of breach. That's on the wiki. The flagship missiles are like weird, and they have, I think, like bonus chances of causing fires because FTL hates people. Maybe there's no breach for Artemis. Damage, 2 shots. Low chance of fire, low chance of breach. The table tells me, right? Wow, the table doesn't... Oh, okay, no, there it is. Artist missile, 10% chance of breach, 10% chance of fire, 10%... I'm sorry. 10% fire, 9 breach, and 10% stun. Because if it starts a fire, then it won't do a breach. Yeah, and then, like, the boss missiles are, like, 30%, which is... I don't know. 55-32. 41 ships defeated. Win 41. 103. But what like I said, I think in Sector 1 we went like carried by Laney B. What did we do? We got a free flak, a free burst laser 3, the free heavy 2, and I don't even remember, and a free breach missile. Like that happened in like 4 straight jumps in Sector 1. So then we were able to quickly afford hacking. Yeah, free everything. I mean, like that for what we had on that ship, you can see like the scrap amount is not that great. Like again, we went NG Sector 7. There wasn't a lot of scrap there, and we just made a beeline through Sector 8. Full damage? What do you mean? I wonder how hard the flagship fight would be or something. What's weird is... So the mods I've played have all made the flagship fight harder. I kind of get how... To me, it makes sense that the flagship is relatively scripted so that the player knows what they're building towards. Oh, 2 damage missiles? Well, they're not Artemises. I mean, they're their own thing. So you could play Arsenal Plus if you just don't like yourself. And Arsenal Plus is like... There's 4 of every weapon now. So there's 4 ions, 4 laser shots, and 4 missiles. So that's already more fun. The ions, I think, do system damage. Or can do system damage. Like, they can get, like, a random secondary effect or something along those lines. I kind of remember that being it. The laser shots do heavy laser damage. And, like, the missiles will be tipped, like, purple or red or something else. And they'll have, like, a higher chance of doing, like, either stuns or fires or breaches. And then the beam weapon has a much longer cutting animation and can cause breaches. It's like 2 times as long and half as fast, and so it's just like... But then you get into Phase 2 on Arsenal Plus, and they randomize the 4 drones that it spawns with. So I had an encounter where it threw a ion intruder into my weapons while also having a shield drone. So it was a 5 shielded ship that took 3 power out of my weapons. I lost that run. And then it also has an augment that, like, in like Phase 3 that essentially is like a super ion reverse ion field and like super rock plating. So it can just ignore system, or titanium casing, so it can ignore system damage, and it can ignore ion damage. And I had a build that I was firing 6 ion damage, like every 12 seconds, and I had an augment that took it down to only 3 shields, and I couldn't ion down the shields. Like we were doing 6 ion damage, I guess every 14 seconds, and because of the 33 whatever the roll on the ion thing was, it just kept negating the ion buildup. It was ridiculous. Yeah, there's a lot of Arsenal Plus, which definitely feels like the design was more struggle than anything else. Kuro has been abused by FTL modders. Like, all the A ships were just, like, one-weapon ships that have no buffer points, so they just all a bunch of essentially stealth B ships. Your immunity game mechanics is fun. Yeah, because people have, like, just this warped idea of, like, what balanced is. And particularly with FTL, I mean, FTL, it's very difficult to know where the balance is. You know, like, my perspective on balance is a lot different than somebody else's who's, you know, starting out versus somebody who's played, like, 1,200 hours versus somebody who's, like, essentially mastered the game. Missiles are weak. Let's get the flagship to a defense drone. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's like a lot of them, how they eat fuel, where they're just like, oh, jumping to next sectors takes 2 fuel, and other events just take more fuel. And, yeah, and I was just like, man, people just run out of fuel, and you'll get, like, absolutely destroyed. Also, some of it's just testing ideas, you know, that's fine, or they're just... I think almost all the overhauled mods will say that they're not balanced for hard mode. Immunity DPS, so you can't. Yeah, it's like, it's, what's it called? Overtuning? Right, where it's just like, oh, we think this is the strategy that gets used the most against the flagship, so here are the 3 best strategies. Let's make those 3 strategies not work, and then see what players figure out. It's like, well, did you add new strategies for players to find? No. We just, you know, figure it out. Yeah, so, like, if in Arsenal, I think if you don't have cloaking, you have no guarantee of survival. And even with cloaking, you don't have a guarantee of survival, but because of the drones, like, you can just get absolutely... You just get crushed. There's nothing you can do. Or not playing on hard. I mean, again, it's just so much more difficult to balance it. Like, Arsenal Plus also has less scrap mods. They have, like, Hard Mode Plus and Hard Mode Plus Plus, which is, like, both are, like, 10% and 20% scrap reduction. So I did a run, I think I had that enabled, and we made 9 scrap and 2 jumps, and we died because the ship design, I'm not kidding, the ship design was 2 crew, it was 2 humans, no door system, no weapons, you just had this artillery weapon that dealt system damage and breaches, so you couldn't kill any auto ships, you'd have to crew kill everything else. And I got boarded by 3 boarders. That was it. We were dead because you can't vent them. So the 3 boarders just punched